Hello everybody, Wednesday morning we continue our reflections on St. Paul, that remarkable man who met Jesus on the road to Damascus. And that wasn't just a superficial encounter. It was an encounter that went so deep that it utterly transformed St. Paul. He speaks about becoming a new creature, a new creation. And God must constantly be doing that, making us new, making us new. And one of the most significant aspects of the transformation that took place in St. Paul was a transformation in the way he thought, which was more than just being a brilliant intellect. He was very bright. But he had, over the years, accumulated certain ways of thinking. His was a mindset that was his own, but had been his people's mindset before him. And it had so entrenched itself in Paul that you would have thought that, the Lord has forgiven him. And the last thing to change perhaps would have been the very structures of his mind, the way he thought and the way he applied that thought. Well, St. Paul says in the 12th chapter of Romans, be transformed by the renewal of your mind. Now think of that. Old patterns of thinking gone. Jesus doesn't just superficially change us. He wants to go deep into the fundamental structures of how we think, our mindset. And when we meet Jesus, not only does he give us a new heart, but he gives us a new mindset. The old patterns, the old entrenched ways of thinking and speaking, the old habits, they go. We've thought through this. Ours is a mind that is controlled and is shaped by our friendship with Jesus. The longer you spend with a person who is very important to you, the more you will share similar ways of thinking. And so it was with Paul. The longer he was with Jesus, the greater that and deeper that encounter became, the more his thinking was turned on its head. Hence he speaks about the renewal of your mind. And I appreciate that about St. Paul. So allow Jesus to do a complete job. Don't just stop with a new heart. Say, Lord, grant to me a new mindset that seeks to honor Jesus, that influences the way I speak, the way I think, the way I interact with others. The renewal of your mind. A thought for you to reflect on today.